Welcome back, guys. This is Tim with AMZ Fusion, and let's talk about getting some consistent sales. That is the name of the game. So, how can you get consistent sales on Amazon? And there's one major factor, and I'm going to show you that. If there's anything you need to focus on in 2024, this is probably it for two reasons. So, that key that you need to focus on is being in stock. So, I'm going to show you a couple of screenshots here and then show you. Okay, so we'll just start here. This is our software. This is just at Fusion's our inventory management, and I'm probably going to blur out some of this stuff, but I want you to see in our software. This is our personal account. This is a little bit different. We have 4 different ways to calculate velocity, which probably insane to most people, but there is reasons to kind of look at these different ways of counting velocity. So I just want to start off by this out of stock velocity. So out of stock velocity is really important because if you took the number of sales you have in 30 days, so say you had 30 sales in 30 days, but you're out of stock half the time, theoretically, plus or minus, if you were in stock the entire time, you could have sold 60 units in the month, not just 30. And so we look at the out of stock velocity, and then we look at the actual sales velocity, and then we have an adjusted velocity. So this product, we've actually sold 1.07 units per day for the last 30 days. Now, if we were to have been in stock the entire time, we would have sold an average of 5 units per day. So again, just imagine this one product. We'll call it a $2 profit, okay? I think it's reasonable. Our cost is $602. Say a $2 profit. So if currently this product made us about $60. So we sold about 30 units in 30 days times $2. We made $60, right? Hey, not bad. Single product. It's restockable, replenishable. Now, if we take that out of stock velocity calculation and we'll just call it 5, if we would have been in stock the whole time and had sales or been able to make sales all the time, out of stock velocity says we would have sold about 150 units. So 30 days times 5 units a day, that's 150 units a month times $2 profit each. That's $300 in profit, guys, off of one product that's replenishable, restockable. But the key is you have to stay in stock. So we could have made 300, but we only made 60. And that's because we did not stay in stock. Staying in stock is the number one most important thing to focus on in 2024. Whether you are a retail arbitrage and can replenish a product, whether you are online arbitrage and you can replenish that product, evergreen products, wholesale, this is just the entire name of the game. If you're in wholesale and you're not paying attention to your in-stock rate, you are shooting yourself in the foot. And then private label as well, guys. As soon as you have a product that is selling, as soon as you run out of stock, and this happens to most private label sellers in the beginning, you have a few hundred units, you send them into Amazon, they sell really slowly, but then all of a sudden you're surprised because you didn't restock in time, because you didn't plan ahead. So staying in stock is the name of the game, because if you're not in stock, you can't make sales, obviously. So we do, and obviously we have different calculations here on how we calculate velocity. Our adjusted velocity is kind of an average of different weeks of the month, and kind of we can see how it's trending is why we use the adjusted velocity. So let's go ahead and come over here to this. This is our purchase order. Again, we'll probably blur out a little bit. I know this screen looks crazy, guys. It's completely overwhelming, but we are just going to focus on this section right over here, this 2-day, 7-day, 14-day, and 30-day. So we use this like crazy, and this is one of the most important things for us. And I know there's lots of information on the screen, lots of information in each of these columns, but we'll go over it and kind of show you why we have this information. So profit count, this 2 just tells us how the last 2 days out of the last 2 days have been profitable. Okay, 7 out of 7 days have been profitable, 14 out of 40, 30 out of 30. That means that this product has met our purchasing criteria every single day for the last 30 days. And you'll see over here. Okay, here we go. So this product was profitable for the last 2 days, 2 out of 2, 6 out of 7. So there's 1 day in the last 7 days that it was not profitable, 10 out of 14 days, and then only 18 out of 30. So it's kind of this yellow color because it's questionable whether you really want to sell this product or not, because it's barely over half the days it was profitable. So the next step is this first set of parentheses is the out of stock velocity. So again, what we just talked about, if we were in stock and stayed in stock the entire time, how many units could we have sold? The adjusted velocity is, like I said, it's kind of an average of these individual weeks put together. We show our out of stock percentage so that you can see here in this product right here, we've been out of stock 100% of the time for the last 2 days. In fact, we've been out of stock 100% of the time for the last 30 days. So, and that's actually, guys, why this is highlighted in purple. This is probably a new product for us that we haven't actually purchased yet. Or since we have our entire suite built out, we use a thing called Profit Guard. And anytime a product falls off of your POs because you haven't purchased it in a few months because it has not been profitable, well, Profit Guard automatically puts these products back onto the PO for us when they become profitable again. And that is something huge that I don't think enough people pay attention to, unless you're running your vendor catalogs as a wholesaler, or maybe you're an OA person that can repurchase this. Like, it falls off your radar. You completely forget about them because they weren't profitable. All of a sudden, the buy box comes back and it's super profitable all the time. You're missing a lot of money. We got you. Profit Guard will put these products back onto your PO for you so you don't miss them. So that was a little bit of a tangent. I'm good at that. So anyways, that's the out of stock percentage. ROI is how much money you're going to make on your money that you put in. So this makes 25% return on my investment, meaning I put in $10, I will make $2.50 per unit. This number right here, this $0, is calculated because that's the estimated how much money you'll make for this product in a month. So let's come down to this one here. It says $404. So if we were to purchase this product and stay in stock, we can make $404 a month, and it's an average estimated of $3.37 profit in the last 2 days. And you can see that number varies. So the overall for over here, for the last 30 days, this product averaged $4. As time came closer, so obviously what this shows is the profit went from $4 to $3.55 to $3.34 to $3.37. So the buy box must have gone down some, and the profit has reduced as time has come closer to us now. So and this is, we like to watch these. So when we're purchasing, we'll take a quick look. Okay, look, this one over here, 432, 448, 453, 460. So the profit is going up. So I might say, maybe I should buy a couple more units just in case the profit's going up. There's probably less sellers, that I'm going to get more volume as long as I stay in stock. So like I said, this screen is probably overwhelming for a lot of people. If you don't use our inventory management software, you probably haven't used this before, you're going to see this is completely overwhelming. But when we analyze our purchase orders, when we're going to restock, we just take a quick glance. Yes, it's profitable all the time. I should have stocked more because I ran out. I'm at 100% out of stock. And you can see on the 30-day average, I was out of stock. So I had inventory. Went down. I put in more inventory, and then I sold out. So we can kind of trend over the last 30 days as time has come through what has happened in our business. Like I said, lots of information, but again, the key is we can see that we're 100% out of stock. And so when you see these products, you're 50% out of stock. If I would have stayed in stock, I could have sold 4 units a day, but I'm only selling 2 units a day because I ran out of inventory, guys. And so if you want consistent sales, you have to have the products there. Now, something to take away from this as well is not only do you have to have products, but it needs to be distributed through the Amazon FBA network. If you're doing an FBA, you need to have been distributed everywhere. You cannot just say, hey, I sent in 5 units, and then Amazon's like, cool, your 5 units are going to go to Chicago, and we're basically going to just leave it in the Chicago area and then just fill those states around Illinois. We're not going to ship your stuff all the way to New York, right? You have to have your inventory and enough inventory for Amazon to distribute that across the entire United States to increase your chances of getting the buy box. So again, if you don't restock and you're not calculating velocities and you're not calculating the number of days of inventory you're planning on and whatnot, you need to calculate your lead time to purchase the product. Like, how long does it take for that product to get to you? How long does it take you to prep your products? How long does it take Amazon to pick up your freight and start to distribute that product throughout the United States? Like, all these calculations need to come together. And without an inventory management software, guys, it's almost impossible. You could try using the Amazon tool, but don't ever put your actual vendor name, and don't put your pricing in. Don't give Amazon your pricing. You could try and use their tool for free in the beginning. Horrible idea. If you're going to take your business seriously and you can restock products, again, so this inventory management tool would not be for like a retail arbitrage guy unless you have evergreen products and you make enough money on these evergreen products to, and you probably need dozens and dozens of these to make sense. So, our business, we watch 14,000, 15,000 products every single day through our Profit Guard tool. And so we can constantly churn and get ideas of what's going on. And you just can't do that by hand, guys. So you have to have software at that scale. Even if you're at 500, you can't do it by hand. So inventory management is the key, guys. So if you're trying to do this and you want to use a Google Sheet, you need to take the total amount of time. So again, it's the time to ship the product to you, the time for you to prep it, the time for it to get to Amazon. So you have 3 different times, and say maybe that takes 10 days total for it to ship to you, for you to be able to prep it, for you to get it out to UPS, freight, whatever it is, and have Amazon receive it into a warehouse and start to distribute that. Call it 14 days. Then you say, hey, I need to stock a minimum. We used to stock 30 days inventory at Amazon. That was kind of our goal. And we would plan on about 45 days total between the purchase it, prep it, transport, and the inventory at Amazon. We've had to bump it up, guys. We're actually up to like 65 days now because of the next thing we're going to talk about is the low inventory fee. So you need to take the number of days that it's going to take and you multiply that by one of the velocity calculations, whether you want to use out of stock, you want to use the adjusted. We actually use a custom formula that we kind of put together ourselves. So we try and eliminate the peaks and the valleys in these calculations. You don't want to overstock. You don't want to understock. You don't want one day of crazy sales to just completely, you get one day of sales that boosts your overall 30 days. So let's give an example. If your average daily sales is 30, but for some reason, one day you sell 100 units, that ticks up your average per month to 3 to 4. And when that happens, then you're going to say, okay, well, it's 4 times 60. I need 240 units versus like it's just one day of spiked sales. It's not, maybe it was on sale. Maybe there was something that happened on the internet. There was Prime Day. I don't know. But normally it's not like that. And so when you have this huge peak, that number will throw off your velocity calculations and cause you to over order product when you probably didn't need to. So here we go again. Back to the number of days. So again, my business, we're just going to use 60 for the number because it's easy. So 60 days worth of inventory is what we plan on. We multiply that by a velocity calculation. So let's just, again, go with 4. So I need 60 days times 4 units a day. That's 240 units is what I need to stock. Okay. Now, if you already have 100 units at Amazon, I don't need to plan for this. So I could say 240 minus the 100 that's at Amazon. I only need to buy 140. And so that's how a proper velocity calculation or inventory management will do it. It's going to say, hey, how am I selling? And how many days do I need to plan for, and multiply that and get a number. And then you need to subtract out anything that you already have inbound to your warehouse, that's at your warehouse, that's inbound to Amazon, at Amazon, blah, 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 blah. It's actually a very complex formula with lots and lots of variables. Again, trying to do this by hand, almost impossible. I'm sure you can set up a Google Sheet, but it'll take a lot of time to enter in all these individual variables every single time you want to calculate one. Software, guys. obviously we built our own. We have different stuff here. Again, I don't know of any other inventory management software that plans all of your financial calculations and checks your profits and returns. But we do that over here. And yeah, you need some type of inventory management. If you're over 10, 20 units that you restock, you're going to need some type of inventory management software to make sure you're making smart decisions, that you're restocking enough inventory, and that you're not going to hit the next amazing low inventory fee. I can't tell you how much this fee makes me mad. I understand Amazon's logic. There's the idea is like, well, if you're not going to have the inventory there, we can't fulfill it to the customers. We're going to have disappointed customers. We're going to have to ship crap from across the United States because your inventory wasn't in the right area, blah, 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 blah. I actually think this is just a straight money grab and nothing else. I think Amazon's like, hey, revenue's down. Temu's kind of beating us up. We need to take it from the sellers. Billions and billions of dollars in profit every year is not enough for our shareholders, so we need to do just a little bit more. So what's a fee we can come up with? Low inventory. Guys, I'm sorry. Low inventory fee is a new thing that's starting in 2024. It's actually going to start charging in about 10 or 15 days. And so this is another complicated thing. And again, we've built our own software for this. Let me just come over here. Here we go. I'll have to unblur this one. This one says low stock. This is telling us that Amazon is going to charge us every single unit for selling this product because we do not have enough inventory in stock. Therefore, we would be charged this low inventory fee. So you can see here, if you have less than 14 days or between 14 and 21 days worth of inventory at Amazon, these are the fees. And if you have less than, from 21 to 28, you'll be charged less fee. So Amazon really, really, really wants you to keep in stock, guys. Now, if it's not profitable, you're not going to restock it. Just take the loss and move on. Don't restock it. For the online arbitrage guys, retail arbitrage guys, if you're not restocking products, I think to avoid this fee, the smartest thing you do is get your products to Amazon. Be aggressive with your repricing, and don't try and hold units too long. If you can sell out before 90 days, theoretically on a new product, this shouldn't apply to you because you won't have a historical 90 days inventory. So Amazon's going to start charging you guys if you don't have enough inventory in their system. And again, the reason why this video is stay in stock, guys. Calculate well, stay in stock. You're going to get more sales, have more profit because of less fees, and other sellers suck at this, guys. If you can do a really good job, you will also, when other sellers sell out, you will make more money because the buy box price goes up. As sellers go down, prices go up. It's less competitive. You make more money. So it's more consistent sales by staying in stock, and you will probably average a higher profit per unit by staying in stock. And then don't pay this crazy fee. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful, guys. Kind of a long video. The key to 2024, in my mind, is staying in stock, guys. If you want consistent sales, you want to maximize your return, maximize your profit, you need to stay in stock. And an inventory management tool, if you have restockable products, is the key. Obviously, we love ours because we include not just, so there's other inventory management tools out there. They only do the inventory side. They'll do the count for you, but has no product profitability information on there. And then again, guys, if I'm just going to take a quick scroll. This is a big vendor that we use, 450 products. And let me just show you. All these highlighted purple products are products we are currently not purchasing that are currently profitable. These are all these purple products are opportunities that we are currently missing out on. I think a lot of these are new. We just put them in our system, but look how many, there's just over 150 products here that we are not currently selling that we should be because it is profitable, guys. And if you use any other inventory management tool, great. They'll do the calculations for you. Is anybody else doing anything like this, finding those profitable products that you're not selling so you can maximize your vendor? No. Is anybody else giving you productivity or your profit calculations on your POs? So when you go and you're like, hey, I got this product, it says I need to order 300 units, and then you realize that, oh crap, it's only making 10 cents, and you order 300 units, you have a ton of sunk capital into this product for no freaking reason. So having that profitability information on your PO is like a mind-blowing thing that if you haven't had it before and you don't use it, you don't realize what you're missing. So enough about our software. Anyways, guys, success on 2024 on selling on Amazon, guys, staying in stock. Hopefully this was helpful to you guys. Please like and subscribe below. We bring out more information every single day to help you in your Amazon business, and we hope to bring you value. You can check out the website, amzfusion.com, and then you can see all of our software over there, even though our true software website is justaddfusion.com. And you can check the links in the description below. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.